Good afternoon, diecast people. So coming at you with as quick as I can today because I'm at work tomorrow and it's not the actual filming of these things. We know it's the uploading time. It can be a nightmare. Lots of people are at home, including children off school. So I guess the demand on the internet is just, well, bigger than a weekend would be, I guess. So it takes me most of the night to upload a 30-minute video, so I'm going to crack on with this one today. This is an American case, and as luck would have it, it's more a Chevy case, more by accident design, I've got to be honest with you. But yeah, there's some beauties in here. Again, this is pure Americana for me. You may be able to see one of my cutout cases. That can only mean one thing. Another team transport day. That's always a good day for me. I love them things. So we'll get cracking and we'll go straight away with this absolute monster. And when I say monster, it is metal on metal. You may be able to see there already that is an 85 Ford Bronco just on the bottom there, name my thumbs. It is a weighty casting. I quite like the colour. I quite like the tampos on them. I think they're classy. A whole metal fronted grille there. Wheels are nice. Nice spare tyre. And the Ford logo emblazoned on that rear quarter there. So that's a good old weighty piece. And a big piece to start our bottom layer off, as we know. These old bigger castings. There we go. I think a lot of you are seeing this one. I think a lot of you may own this one. I'm sure this is a Raptor. Oh no, it's a 19 Chevrolet Silverado. Raptors and Silverados, I always get them confused. Nice tempo work. Bit busy for my liking. Blue glass, blue edge rims. Nice. There's the Chevrolet on the back, look. Yeah, silly mate. Always look before you open your gob. So yeah, let's whiz through these today. Well, there we go. I'm sure a lot of you have seen these. How many of you actually own them? Again, look at all them light bars and air-ons on the top. That's attention to detail. It's a thing of beauty and a weighty piece. I really love these. I think this is Hot Wheels doing it absolutely right. Even look at that on the back lot. I'm going to get it to focus. There we go, just coming in slowly. But yeah, and this reveals underneath that we've got a retro rig. But that is a thing of beauty. I won't just quite pop him in there yet, because this is what's riding on his back. A Plymouth. Plymouth funny car. Very nice casting. Again, metal on metal. We know that opens up to reveal the engine and the chassis. Not going to dwell on it. I just want to whiz through. And pop him on the back. And then carefully. There we go. That's better. There we go. Pop him in that proper aperture I've cut out, and he looks fantastic. Really does. As does this pickup here. Isn't that nice? Again, I think this one's been widely available. It's just a good mainline piece. It pleases my eyes. And that's a custom 56 Ford truck. There we go. Picked out perfectly. Nice flames. Not over the top. Nice wheels. I like that. I like that a lot. Moving on. Again, beautiful thing this is. Look at the sparkles in the paintwork there, look. Oh, that's deep lustrous. Nice tampo work, nice colour combination. Whoever did this one was having a good day. Nice rims. And this one is a 1970s Buick SSX. Ain't got too many Buicks, but it's a big old piece. And right up my street. Next one, we have seen these before. Again, these have been commonplace, I do believe. Again, the rims kind of go with a piece. The flames are a little busy, but not completely over the top. Lots of chrome going on in the back there. Turn him around. And here's one of these Chevys that I was talking about for starters off. I just catch that in the light, look. A 1967 Chevy C10. I like the casting. I can't say that's my favourite paint scheme I've ever seen. But again, it's toned down by the cars that go around it. Yes. Who don't love that? I can take or leave the tempo work. I believe this is a piece I got from Mix 67. 1969 Ford Torino. Nice. Am I right in thinking it was the Torino that Starsky and Hutch used? That famous red one with a white flash down the side. Wow. I love that as a child, I did. But yeah, I think that one was from Mix 67, as I think this one was as well. Again, lovely, nice metallic slab of pure Americana. Some text there on the side. I can't see that with my eyes. I could if I really strained, but I don't want to. Uh-oh, chrome base. But we have got a 1970s Monte Carlo there. Again, I think that's the only one of them I've got. I could be wrong. I'm sure that was another Mickey 67. As was probably this one. Now, this one I really like. Look at the deep luster on the paintwork there. And I think the only tempo on is that there. And I think it spoils it, to be honest with you. I'd as soon have seen that as a one-colour car. Nice rims. Little bit of detail there, look. Light bars on the back. Got Dodge there. Is this a Charger, maybe? Let's have a look. Oh, it's the Challenger. Yeah, Dodge Challenger. But that, to me, is lovely, lovely. Really like the one colour there, but I say it's a shame to put them silly tampos on. Oh, I know this one. Don't. Lots of us now. Again, is this the Ford F40? Let's have a look, see. Ford GT40. Wow, this is the one that, well, not this particular one, but this is the one that Carroll Shelby worked on. Ford versus Ferrari, or as we call it in Europe, Monte Carlo. No, not Monte Carlo. Le Mans 24, of which I just bought the video. It was only released here the other day. Saw it at the cinema, and I thought it was that good. I must do it justice and put it in my own cinema collection. Nice tempo weight, great wheels. Bit of feature on the back there. Painted on headlamps. Yeah, I mean, you look at that sitting in your hand, that is a nice piece, isn't it? It's weighty as well, even though the base is plastic. There feels to be a lot of metal in there. Another big monstrous piece here that Mix 67 got me. This one, it's got a prouder stance to it. Again, if it's any details, it's picked out in the base. The tempo works a little bit more appealing to me than the other one. And I'm looking at this, looking at it upside down. And this is a 67 Chevelle SS, I do believe. But he sits fantastic in that case. I love that casting. This is another fairly recent mainline. But again, I don't like the wheels. I think that might be right for a wheel swap. Busy, but I quite like that. Nothing to write home about back or front. There we go, a 67. Let me tilt it in the light. There we go. You might just put, there we go. 67 Shelby GT 500. I love the shape of that. I really do. It looks as sporty as hell. And mean. I think we've all seen this one. You either love it or hate it. I'm not keen. I can accept it. It's toned down when it gets in the case. But I think ultimately this might be a strip down and re-wheel. I think it's a lovely casting. I think it's a lovely car. I think it just needs a little bit of justice doing to it. Don't like the colour at all. And then we can just see in the light, look, 64 Chevy. So that's another SS. And another Chevy. I say I never put this case together intentionally. It's just the way the cards fall sometimes, I think. Wow. Look at the lump on that bonnet. Again, this one looks so mean to me. You can imagine that turning heads and that old big engine grumbling away, whatever power plant they're choosing. Bit of a fin here on the back. I think that's a nice casting. I think maybe that would benefit from a re-wheel, perhaps. Just to make it look even more street mean. And there we go, another Chevy 1970 Chevelle SS. So these are coming thick and fast. I think that's nice and classy, don't you? I really do like that. I think the colour scheme is beautiful. The wheels are nice. We've got some detail on the front there and a badge. Yeah, it's a good casting, that. Let's get that in the light. And that's a Ford F-150. Just there. Ford F-150. It's quite a big old piece. But again, it sits in there nice. And the American classics just keep coming. There we go. I've got a feeling this is another Chevy. Nothing major detail-wise to write home about. Just a good, clean casting. Oh my word, I hate chrome bases. Is that a 70s Rapid? Let's have a look, see if you can see. A 70s Roadrunner. Oh, Chrysler Roadrunner. I think that might be the first one of them I've got in my collection. Like it. Again, most of these castings, when you look at them in their entirety, they all seem to herald a certain period in time. You know, certainly the cars do. All right, with the exception of the Ford. But the rest of them, pickups aside, they all look to be on the road at the same time period. Along with this little beauty as well. Bit of a cartoon character on the side there. I don't know whether that's a real one or not. I'm not familiar with it. Beautiful casting. Beautiful colour combination. Yeah, tempo work, bit busy, but I quite like that. Nothing to write home about back or front, but again, it seems evocative of a timepiece. And there we go. 68 Chevy Nova. So another Chevy, and again, I can't believe how well all these cars go together, and I can't believe how many Chevys are in there. Say it's pure luck. It wasn't done by design. Another monstrous size casting. I love that. I love the spoiler on the rear boot. Simple but effective tempo work. A cell or axle. maybe a trendy spelling. But that is a big old piece. Look at the size difference on the wheels. I think that's a thing of beauty, that. And here we go, Chrysler LLC 2011. I don't quite know what that is. I haven't got one of them in my collection other than this one, and he only just scrapes in there. So here's a super wide piece. Let's just tilt up a little bit there, get that top row ready. And then this is a beauty. Look at him. My initial thoughts were, seeing that from a distance, is that a Hudson Hornet? No, it isn't. It's a real black as black casting, beautiful front end. Look at the nose on that. You know, the older these American cars are, the better I love them, or the more I love them. And this is where I'm going to struggle, because it's a chrome base. Oof, dear. That's not even the right way up, is it? Ah, it's another Chevy, a Chevy Fleetline. There we go, just on the top middle portion there. It'll make sense when I put him in there. Look at that shape. That is a thing of beauty. Oh, what a golden period. Push button radios, look. Maybe some heating, aircon, definitely not. Simple piece, this. Simple, clean, chunky. The wheels tend to go with it. Not much in the way of detailing. Plenty of chips on the front there and a couple on the back. So I'm thinking this one's come from Mick. Somebody's tried to touch that up underneath with a silver pen or paint. And this is an 08 Dodge Challenger. Nice chunky shape. He might get a strip down and a re-wheel in the future. Don't know, this is the beauty of owning these things. You've got time on your side, haven't you? I often scan across my cases and think, right, you're coming out tonight for a wheel swap, or no, you're going in the paint stripper and we'll do you some real good justice. Well, we all know what this iconic mother is, eh? If you're not sure, there's that famous badge on the hood. Bit of Smokey and the Bandit action here. This is a Hot Wheels Premium. Good wheels. Nice detailing. Front and back. Look at that. That's great detailing. Let's just check all our information here. Yeah, a 77 Pontiac Firebird. Beautiful heavy casting. I believe I've got David Johns to thank for that one. Yeah, it's a beauty, that one. This one, nah, not so keen. Not because it's a bad casting. The wheels are alright. I don't like all the logos emblazoned over it, and I do not like that horrible silvery grey plastic canopy. That really sucks for me. I don't know what to do about that quite. I mean, it's a Corvette, and I love a Corvette. I bet you've got this one, haven't you, Chris? But yeah, too loud. That's awful. The rest of it's great. I'm wondering if I can cut that off and... I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have a think about that one. And Chris, I'm dedicating this car to you, the last one, because look at that. Oh, isn't that a thing of beauty? Look at the lustrous paintwork on that. I've got to get some light on that lot. Whew. Lovely bonnet details, split windscreen. You'll know this is a Corvette straight away, Chris. I'm sure many of you as well. This is a lovely heavy piece. Again, a premium. Metal on metal. Corvette Stingray, which is just going to pop into focus there. From Hot Wheels, it's a beautiful, beautiful premium piece. There is nothing I dislike about that. That's Hot Wheels getting it so right. So 2 Corvettes to finish on. I hope you like them, Chris. I know you will. let's play the game of car Jenga. Stand him up. Pitch down. Give it a tilt, and there we go, just over 20 minutes. So I've shaved 10 minutes of waffle off there. But that is an American, mainly Chevy case. I hope you'll agree that's a thing of beauty. That's one of my most pleasing cases of Americana. Like, comment and subscribe, please. Feel free to leave your comments. You know I always get back to you. By the time this one launches, it'll be early evening, maybe late evening over in the UK. So if I don't answer your question straight away, it's because I have to go to bed early, because I'll be up at 4:50 in the morning for shift. But I don't ignore anybody, and I will get back to you. You know that. So this will probably be my last video for at least 4 days. Thank God I hear you cry. Yeah, all right. So in the meantime, keep yourself safe. Keep your spirits up. Do a little bit of something that makes you happy. And I can't add anything more to that. I think we've said it all in the last couple of videos. So yeah, please stay safe and take it easy. See you later now. Ta-da.